make that phone call, but let's continue. So as you can see that a 100 is equal to 100, so of course you're going to get true, right? So let's do a couple of other ones. Let's just put it like this. Oops, daisy. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. It's the arithmetic operators. It's all part of it. Okay, now let's change that. We got that first one, right? Let's do like more strict mode type things. Oh, sorry. Should have just not done that. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's fix this to this. Let's take this guy out. Let's put these things. That's also a not equal. Then you have the strict mode not equals, right? Which is like that. Then you have the greater than. Right? Let's add another one. Let's see. Smaller. About excuse me, sir. Greater than or equal to, and maybe one more. So that would be less than or equal to. That's about it. Let's save it. Oh, you know something? Let's add. I never really tried this, but let's give this a shot here. See, don't do it the first time. Yeah. All right. So let's just go on and do all of them. I normally put these like on a separate line, but that's okay. Didn't do it. Does not like it. That's really good. Just not like it. So let's put that back. Just put it separately. See, I just learned something today. You learn something all the time, man. You learn something all the time. Let's save this. That's because I really don't want it all bunched up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there you go. So it says, oh, is it equal? That equal to that? Of course it's true. Is not equal? No, they're both equal. So that's going to be false. That's going to be false. That's going to be false. Right? That's going to be a false because this one is not greater or less than. Then on the other one is either, remember we talked about this before, it says, oh look, it's either greater or equal to, but since it is equal to, you're going to get true and you're going to get true. That's how that works. Now let's keep that guy. Let's keep that guy, my friend, $X. Let's say we want, excuse me, sir, $X, and we want to print that out, which you've seen that already, 100, right? Then what I want to do, you know something, I'm going to put another one right below. So it'll be like 100. Oops. It's going to save. Okay. Let's put it over here. I know, you say, why are you doubling it up? I know. Because I want to show you something. So let's put a, what we got here? We can always do it like this. Let's do the echo. I like it though. I like it lower, you know, 2 spaces down. See what I mean? All right, let's say we have this, right? And no, this is called the increment operator. We're gonna do it right here. We're gonna say echo dollar X, because that's what that is, right? And then I'm gonna put 2 plus signs. This is what you're telling PHP. Let's take that space out. This is what you're telling PHP, that $x is 100. You're echoing it. That's what this is. Then I want you to add 1 to that 100. Then print it out again. So if you did that, what happened here? How did this thing get that? How did that that is the most strangest thing that I have ever seen. Okay, that's the first 100. You save, you add it, you would think that you're going to see 101, right? But it's not. You're going to see the same 100. It's 100 and 100. But if you put it ahead of time, let's take this out and put it here. Now you're telling PHP, hey, this is 100, right? I want you to add 1 to it, right? And then I want you to print it out right away. This is what this is. See, when you do it the other way, you're telling it, no, God, let's take this one out. Let's just keep it. See, you're telling it, let's do the 100. Then you print it out and say, wait a minute. You just added 1 and it's 100. It's 100. Right? Which is this. You added 1 and then you're going to give me that last results. So it's 101. But if you took it out and put it here in front of it, then you're telling it, hey, I want to see the results right away. And of course, this was going to give me the last results. So, boom, 100, 101, 101, 101. Because this is telling you, hey, do this first, do that. It's the same thing with subtraction. So if I want like this, let's not put it there, let's put it in the end. You're going to see the actual numbers, right? And then 99 because of this guy. But this guy didn't give you 99, gave you 100, even though you got those 2 things here. So again, you take it out, put it out of here, put it in the front. Now you're telling me, okay, I want you to subtract right away. And then you can print it out. So of course, you're going to print it out twice. I want you to subtract and print it. The other way, I want you to print it, subtract it later, then this guy will give it to you. I have no idea why this happened. Sorry guys. Now we're stuck. So strange. Because you gotta come here, then do a Control S to save it, then come here and print it. Boom, 99.99. Sorry about that. What just happened. Okay, that's called a decrement operator. The other one is a increment, because you increment. That's all. Now let's talk about logical operators. Right, the logical operators. We'll keep this guy. Let's add $y equal to 100. Then, see, the logical operator used to combine conditional statements, you know, if and that kind of thing. So if you say if $x is equal to 100, which it will be, I want you to, I don't know, echo something out. It says yes, it is. Stupid, but hey, it'll work. It's okay. Remember, this is all just training, teaching you the commands. See, yes it is. If it's not, remember we talked about it, we'll do this. We'll get nothing because it'll jump. It'll say, oh, if it's not, then, wait a minute, there's nothing here. I guess I can put something here. I'll say outside of if. How about that? Of if. That's it. We'll do this outside of it. Alright, so you can also add the logical operators are like these guys, this one, or then you got this XOR that's dealing with the bitwise stuff. I hardly ever use it. Then there's the AND that I use, and there's the OR. So we'll do the AND. Let's get rid of that. We'll say AND $y is also equal to 100. So when you click on it, take that out. See, if you would have went like OR, let's see, then you get yes it is and outside of that, because it's saying if this is not equal to this, or if this equal to this, and it is, then do this. Now if you did this, then you get this one, because it bypassed this one. I mean, you could put an S, if you could put an else here if you like. Let's say no. Boom, no. And of course you get this because it's outside. So it is equal to, right? This one is equal to, right? Instead of saying or, just say and it'll work. See? Of course you get that because pretty good, right? It's good stuff. I showed you the and, I showed you the echo. This happens even with one, no. It's good stuff. So PHP has two operators, right? Specifically designed for the strings. The concatenation, which is this one. Wait a minute, what happened here? Let's get rid of that. Let's push this up. Why don't we get rid of this stuff? You got this one, this one, and then you got this one, which does the same thing. So if I made this one into, let's make it into a, I know it's X and Y, let's make it into a string. We're going to say the and we're going to make this one and, right? Now let's take this out and we're going to match them up. We're going to say I want to echo $A, not $A, $X. Then you put the period right in there, and then you say $Y. Semicolon, run it, and pretty snap. How about if we do two of them? Let's do this one. Let's do a space, and let's put it in here. This time we'll put this one in. the end. Let's get to the PHP operator. This stuff here we're gonna get to use a lot. You're gonna get to learn. These are the things are from you know, the logicals and the arithmetics. Those things you're gonna use all the time. Let's move down a little bit. You can, I guess we could keep. Nah, let's get rid of it. I feel like dealing with it. How about if we make? We're going to talk about the array operators. How about if we? These operators are used to compare operators, by the way, right? So we're going to do. Let's get rid of this crap and say array. This is how you do it. Yeah, you can open an array like this. You could say, listen, you could say this way, or you can do it this way. You can do it this way, you know, like 1 comma 2 comma. What is it? What's up with the typing, man? 1 comma 2 3 comma 4. There you go. That's an array. Or you could say array like that, and it'll be like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an array, but we're going to create it. So see this here right here. If I wanted to see this, this is it runs at it's all index. The first one would be 0, and the next one 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 0 1 2 3. Right. So if I wanted to see the first one, I'll just do echo $x 0. But you saw this already. So let's pick another number. Let's do 2. Semicolon and 3, because it says 0 1 2 3. In this situation, what we're using is an associated array. An associated array. So what you do is you go, you know, instead of that, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but let's say A equals to red, right? What's the next one? Let's do B associated array to green for money. Let's do another one. Let's do a C associated array. We'll use yellow. And that's about it. Then we're going to do the same thing with this guy. So let's cut this guy out. Let's put it in here. And then we're going to I don't know, call it D E. Doesn't matter, this could be anything, okay? I just choose to use these things. We're gonna do, let's do blue, let's do black, favorite color, and let's do orange. This way, you know, see if I've spelled this right. Let's take this, see if I get an error. If I don't, that's good. All right, man. So now we're going to print these guys out. And we're going to say dollar, we're going to do one at a time. We're going to do the X first. You've seen this already before. But you got it like this. See how it's lined up like this? We can change it so it'll be vertical by using the pre. So if we go like this, echo pre like that. Oh, I'm sorry, take that back. Let's do the pre thing first. We'll put this one here. Then we're gonna move this into a pre, right? Pre-formatted. Then I probably will mention that too also down the road. And then you go like this, boom, see? If I wanted to see the Y, see how this one looks really nice because I put the pre, but it stopped right here. So then when I did the next one, it gave it to me like this. So if I needed to do the next one like that, I just get rid of that one and it does it for you because it keeps continuing. So what I would like to do is put them together. Let's do it on the last one. How about that? On the last one. We'll do this. We'll put this over here. I wonder if this will jump on its own. No, you gotta put it in. Alright, let's do this. So we go plus $y. So we're printing that up. And it gave it to me. See? A, B, D, G, C. Those are called union also. It's a union between two arrays together. Let's take this. Let's put the echo slash pre. See, we put it like this. All right. We can also dump them if you want to. We can check the dumps. So you could say, I'll tell you what, let's get rid of that because I like the way that looks. Looks much better if you kind of keep it like this. Let's move this up a bit. There you go. All right. So we can also do the dumps. We can dump these. We can echo those dumps. So we could say var slash dump, two parentheses, another parentheses. What are you to do? You know something we could do? Let me see. How many do we have? We had, let's do the dollar. Remember from before? We're going to mix them together. X, the comparison, dollar, Y. That would be cool. Let's see. False, because they're not the same. They're different. So if I did, let's put another one here. False. Yeah, it does it for you. Thank God. So we're going to change this to, this one is to the most strict. I forgot what that 1, 2, 3 this is the most strict one. False, because these two guys are different. See, these two guys are different. So if I did this, what else do we have? We got the, let's do 3 more. Boom, boom. So to the next one. Boom. This one we already know. This one says not. And of course, that's the strict one, but we'll do this one instead. I'll give you another one with the strict. Oops. And what else do we have that we did earlier? Oh, this one. And we have, that's it. All right, let's run it. Boom. Remember, it says this equal to that. No, it's false. It's not equal. Now you're saying, is it not equal? And they said, yeah, it's not equal, so that's true. It's not equal, that's true, and it's not equal, that's true. These are called you could do the ternary, what is it? Ternary operator, right? And what it does, it uses a question mark to give you the comparison. So in other words, it'll compete, then it'll give you the, if it's equal to this, then do this. If it's not equal to this, do this. But this is all going to be done in one line, one scoop. So if you did, let's say result 64 this time, then you ask my age. Then we do $result, and is it greater or equal to 40? Then this is where we put that question mark. That's telling, hey, the branch is coming up. You know how you do the if and then or else? Those are branches, right? So it's all in one line. So what I do is you say, oh look, he passed, right? And you could say that he failed. That's it. This, let's give it a, yeah, let's see if it'll do it for you in the space. Yes, it did. It went down to the space. Because 64 is greater, you put something like this. And it will be that I failed. I failed school. Doesn't that suck? Okay, and then you can also do, let's add another space. My legs are killing me from sitting here. BR, that's a line break, as you've seen already. Okay, we could do like, I want to echo, I mean, I don't have to put a space there, but I like it. Empty $, trying to check if it's empty. And then you go do and then we could say, I guess we could say it's just empty, right? Then we could do and it's a stupid example, but there you go. So it looks like this. It says, oh, is this empty? Is this empty? Then you're gonna say pass. See, pass. If it's empty, then you will do this. Oops. It's empty. It's empty. When you do a 0, that means there's something there. But that's a good test, right? Failed. Failure. See, it's empty. It doesn't do anything. Oh no, that's it. It's empty. It's empty. Because I made it empty. Alright. So now that you have that, what else can we do? We could do the if-then stuff. How about we do the if-then stuff again? So we say we got the results for, let's make it empty, completely empty. Right? Let's add it over here. We're going to say if empty validation, you know, $result equals to false. Is that what I said? Yeah, why not? Oh, take that back. I completely forgot that I was going to do the curly brace, and I'm going to say dollar status equal to I don't care, false, whatever it is that you want to use this for. And then you want to echo it. I could have just put it out. I could have just did echo right here. I don't care. Echo dollar status space. Did I spell that right? There you go. Just moving it down. See? False. Well, let's go on with the act sign, which is, do we need to keep this over here? Yeah, why not? It's this one right here, the act sign. So let's say we're going to deal with this, right? This also controls the display. Remember we talked that you can actually put this within a, you know, maybe we did not talk about that. Did I mention that in the other videos? I can't remember. Well, anyway, this controls the error. So if you got error control operators, this is it. This is the error control operator. And what it does is suppresses your messages, your error messages. Normally you get an ugly message. You've seen it before, right? With those little things. But if you put this in front of it, it takes it away. So let's say, let me see, we have a file name tech. Does it have stuff in it? This, well, I always do that. I'm telling you, all the time, I always do that. I'll do caps and then the next letter will be cap automatically really quick. This is an external file. No big deal. Right? That's the external file, and we're going to use it, right? We're going to call it. We're going to say $a file. We're going to say this instead. And then we're going to say file. This is a function that actually reads your file. And then it takes the content, puts it into your variable right now, which this is what I'm doing. And then that's it. Reads your stuff and that's it. You get to use it. You'll see. You get to use that one. You get to use the other one. Let's echo. We're going to show you what the other one is anyway. $a file. There you go. Right here. Oh. Why is, oh, just remember we talked about that variables can also be arrays. Well, in this situation, we just need to put in 0. 0 index because it's the first one, it's the only one. Right, so if you go like this, boom, there you go. Okay, let's put a little space there. Let's jump it down. There you go. This is an internal file. So that's pretty good though. Now, let's say we didn't have a file. Let's put an S. Let's run it. See how you get that stupid error? What that crap, you know, all this stuff, right? So what you do is, you know, with all this stuff. So what happens is, if you want to suppress that, you could just do this. You're not gonna get, you probably get another error because, or maybe you get nothing to tell you the truth because I can't read anything. There you go. Suppress the error. If there was something in here, like I already did. There you go. All right, so that's a good one, right? There's another one. We got other ones too. We got one that's, you know, we can dump this stuff too. Let's do the dump. See, the dump helps you check things out. I love the dump. The var underscore dump. And you can say $A file semicolon. It'll dump it for you. Hopefully it'll dump it on the next line. Damn it. Let's do echo. There you go. It'll dump on you. So we could pre it if you. That's okay. Let's print out the actual array. Semicolon. I'll probably give you an error too. No, it didn't. Let's take this out. And let's put the real one. See? Puts the array right in there. See? Alright, now let me see. Let's get rid of this stuff, man. We'll do this. Let's get rid of that. This is the white dump. I'm going to read it better. Good. There you go. False array 1. That's not array 1. Alright, so if I wanted to, I don't know, echo the first one, still did it anyway. But let's say if you had a lot of lines. Did I kill my thing? No, I did not. There you go. This is my file. This is good stuff. You could do the empty thing too. Remember how we did the if empty and you say $A file. You want to check for emptiness. You say echo your file is empty. It doesn't exist. How about that? We'll do it doesn't exist. Doesn't. Let's put this one here. Echo. Who else? I'm sorry. Else. Because we're doing the comparison. So we'll say echo exists. Exists because it does exist, but if I did this as this because I don't want to see the messages. Cloud doesn't exist. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. See how it suppresses the error messages? The file handling is an important part of the web. Often than not, you will need to open the file and process the contents. As you have already seen, we are using the file function to read the entire file, right? So, give me a second here. I need to adjust this chair a little bit. Okay. You know, you buy these shares and you get what you pay for. if you want something that's really good, you got to like pay over 1,000, maybe more, $1,000. It's crazy. All right, so let's do the okay, what was I doing? I was actually talking about the how, you know, when you got a file, when you do the ampersand thing, you know, it always you suppress the errors. That's a really good thing to use, right? And then you have, of course, your empty function, which you're going to use a lot because you know why? When you call when you use forms, you got to go through the sanitation. That's what I call it. You got to sanitize the thing. You got to validate your data before you enter it into a database. You know, you have to do all that stuff first, which is why empty will always be. Trim is the other one too, because you're going to be using trim. Excuse me, sir. Let me take a sip of water. Hold on. Sorry about that. Right, so you got to do that. Plus, you're going to use. You want to check what the data is. You have to check for injections. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things you do, and I'm going to show you all that stuff in a little while. These things, man, these operators, they're really good. They help you out with a lot of different things because you're going to be using it. It's all part of the whole PHP. Just like every language, they all have it. You know, you got your comparison operators, conditional operators. You just can't go wrong. These are good stuff. So, like I was saying, just like we even have this if that we check for, you know, see if it's empty. You check for that, you know, that you suppress the files. Now you got your file handling. And before we do anything, I want to, that's the air condition that kind of kicked off a bit. Let's turn that off. I'm trying to kick this off. So somebody walked in. So you got the, I showed you the files, right? So we have another one. We have another function called refile. Sorry about that interruption. And it's called, we're going to fix it. Let's take that out. I'm going to say read file. And the name of the file name, because we do have it. I'm going to echo that. Let's echo that. Let's take this out. Let's echo that. I'm going to do the I'm putting it there because I don't want to see it anymore. So now we're going to just echo it. It's the same thing as the other one. $A file. Try to clean it out, yeah? See? Why gave me 25? So text 25. There we go. This is the file. Why it gave me 25 before? I don't know. This, oh, this is why I needed it. Let's put it here too. There you go. Give you the full file, the whole thing. So So let's take this out. We don't need this, do we? Let's keep it clean. There you go. See how wonderful that is? We also have another one. And it's called file. Let's see, it's called file underscore get underscore contents. And that will also get the content of a file. So let's see if we can put it over here. Let's take that out. Put it in here. That's the name of the file. Put a space there. Oh, there you go. You didn't need the other one because this is a little different. Even though you could have done it anyway, you know, let's see, because, oh, in this situation, right, which is fine. This is another thing I was going to bring up. In this situation, it gives you this. I think we talked about this already. But you can, like I told you, all variables are an array. So you can actually pull out first parts of it, of an array. But for some reason, let me see the the? That's what that is. So if you say 1, then you're going to get the H. There you go. Simple stuff. Good stuff. Right? I mean, if you did it like this, I love PHP. If you did it like this, let's do 2. Boom, you get the L. See? 0, 1, 2. Because everything in an array where is 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 3, and on and so on. Okay, that's it. Well, we reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video and you learn, and excuse the little things that happen about operators and opening files, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. This will help grow my channel. And on our next video, I'll talk about the primitive types, variables, and constants. Until next video, a good night.